Early on the third morning, as the sun began to rise, the girl woke to the sound of chirping birds and sunlight peeking through the leaves into her shelter. She stretched, inhaling the fresh forest air. Though it had only been a few days surviving in the wilderness, she felt stronger, calmer, and far more connected with nature. She began her day by boiling water for drinking and preparing for a longer trek deeper into the forest in search of more food. Carrying her machete, some paracord, and a small pouch, she followed narrow forest paths covered in fallen leaves. Along the way, she carefully observed animal tracks and broken branches to safely navigate the terrain. While walking, she discovered a cluster of young bamboo shoots near a stream bank. Using her machete, she harvested several tender shoots and tied them with a vine. Not far ahead, she came across a wild banana plant with ripe fruits. She climbed up and collected a bunch to bring back. Further along, she noticed fresh wild boar tracks and disturbed soil. Though cautious not to get too close, she marked the area with a stack of stones for reference. At a deeper part of the stream, she paused to rest, wash her face, and drink the cool water. Taking the opportunity, she crafted a simple fish trap using paracord and flexible branches, creating a small dam to form a pool, and setting bait made from decaying leaves. She also gathered a few smooth, rounded stones to use as tools or for self-defense. After more than 3 hours, she returned to her camp with her harvest: bamboo shoots, wild bananas, some edible forest fruits, and a few small fish caught from her makeshift trap. She prepared lunch by roasting fish over a small fire, boiling the bamboo shoots, and grilling bananas. Though simple, it was a delicious, satisfying meal surrounded by nature. In the afternoon, she built a hanging rack from tree branches to store tools like her machete, rope, and jacket. She also set a small trap near the shelter using bent branches and vines to catch small animals like squirrels or hedgehogs. By late afternoon, a sudden forest rainstorm arrived. Heavy droplets fell on the leafy canopy, creating a beautiful natural symphony. She quickly reinforced her shelter with additional banana leaves and lined the ground with clay and mud to prevent flooding. She covered the fire with large pieces of bark to preserve the embers for the evening. As night fell and the rain eased, she sat by the fire, warming herself and drying her clothes. The flickering light illuminated her face, reflecting satisfaction and resilience. She could feel a bond with the forest, its sounds, the warmth of the fire, and the gentle rush of the distant stream. On the fourth day, she ventured further, searching for medicinal plants. She found wild pennywort, ground ginseng, local herbs, and black cumin, traditional remedies for treating colds and stopping bleeding. She gathered them to dry and hang inside her shelter. In the following days, she continued to improve her living space by making a bamboo water rack, crafting a bamboo spoon and cup, and adding layers of dry grass to the shelter floor for warmth and comfort. She even learned to weave simple nets from forest vines to catch fish and birds. Each passing day deepened her appreciation for nature. The forest no longer seemed wild and threatening, but became a vast home where she found peace and harmony. In her deep connection with nature, she found a stronger, braver spirit.